Hi, welcome to the May roundup of records and CDs that have come into Newstead Towers. What's arrived this month? What have I bought? What's turned up? What we got? I'm going to start off. We've got a few second-hand records from eBay and from Discogs, and then a bunch of new records and a few CDs. And I sort of talk through what we've got and stuff. So the first one is going to please a lot of you guys. This is Renaissance with the record called Scheherazade. I think that's how you call it. How you pronounce it, sorry. Scheherazade. Scheherazade. Yep. I'll put that on there. I was massively impressed by this band when I first listened to The Turn of the Cards a month or so ago. And on the back of that, and in the comments, there was a lot of suggestions that I need to listen to this record, as well as live at Carnegie Hall, I think it is. I haven't got that yet, but I have got this. This will be obviously due for an airing on the channel at some point in the not too distant future. Absolutely loved the first record I heard, so I have no doubt this will be as good. I mean, it's been sort of held aloft by you guys as even better, so can't go wrong with that, can we? Right, next up is Tangerine Dream. I really, really, really like this band. This is a record called Underwater Sunlight, and it's got a track on it called Dolphin Dance, which is I featured on the radio show at the weekend. So I have that song digitally, but I don't have the album. So I thought, actually, I'd really like to get the album of this. So it's just turned up. I'll pop that on the stand so you can see it. This is I got this from I want to say eBay. I did for £5. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Unless it's scratched to pieces, but I don't think it is. It looks all right. But you know, I've made that mistake before. Right. I haven't yet listened to In the Land of the Grey and Pink, but also I have now got this Caravan Blind Dog at St Dunstan's. It turned up on eBay. Not a lot of money. I don't, well, you know, kind of. I'm in a caravan sort of thing at the minute, so I'll put a bid on it. No one else bid. Again, it was less than £10, so I'm hoping it's going to be good. I mean, it's not one that's been spoken about in the comments, I don't think. So it may not be as good as perhaps some of the other stuff, but it's still going to be worth having and listening to. So that should be fun. We also have, again from Caravan, Cunning Stunts. Careful how you say that, Jim. Stunning? No. I have got to say, that is such a great album cover. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So clever. It's dead easy to do in this day and age with Photoshop, just chopping bits of stuff out of a photo. But just the detail and everything about that is just fantastic. I can't believe how good that is as a cover. I'm hoping it's going to be really, really good music as well. This is, again, I think this has come up in the comments as one that should be listened to. So I have it now in the collection, which is good. Yeah. That is the end of the second-hand selection. We now move on to some new records. And the first one I have to show you is the Amorphous Androgynous, featuring Peter Hamill. So the Amorphous Androgynous, is a band, a live band version of the Future Sound of London. So the Future Sound of London is an ambient, not dark ambient, but a dark, ambient electronic, bit like the Orb, that sort of band. they have produced some of the most mesmerising electronic music. It's just amazing. But they have this other project going on because of their absolute deep love for sort of progressive music, and I've heard some of it, and this has got Peter Hammond in it. I think this should be really, really good. I've not listened to this yet, but I'm hoping this is going to be pretty cool. I'm probably going to do this as a channel playthrough, it's. I haven't scheduled it in yet, but if you know it and you like it, tell me. If you don't know it or are intrigued, tell me. If you're not bothered and not intrigued, just skip that video because it'll be coming up at some point. Okay, but yes, this is the amorphous androgynous. It's looking like it's going to be quite good fun. So yeah, looking forward to that. Next up, this is a bit of the old post-rock. Seagull Ross. I don't even know how you pronounce this. Agatus Bargen, I think it's called. But this is... I like Seagull Ross. I like them a lot. And I've got some bits and pieces on CD. This has come up as a really highly recommended album on a number of web forums and on chats and stuff like that. But I don't think anybody's really talked about it on my channel very much. But it's not necessarily going to be a channel play. It's one for me. But if you like it and want to hear it, then perhaps we can. Tell me. Anyway, yeah, Seagull Ross with something that I can't pronounce. Basically, anything of theirs is stuff you can't pronounce, isn't it? Because it's in a made-up language. But Agatus Biogen, I think. Yeah. Right, next two are both Pineapple Thief. So the first one is called Variations on a Dream. Now, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far... No, not that. A long time ago on the channel, I played a track by the Pineapple Thief called Vapor Trails. It is one of the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pieces of music. Have a look. It's probably maybe not quite 4 years ago, but it's a long time ago. Just search for Pineapple Thief on the channel. It will be in there somewhere. It might be a playlist. So Vapor Trails comes from this record, and I don't have it, and I really want to. So I bought it, and I've not played it yet. That could be one to play through on the channel as well. I know there's a fair few people like Pineapple Thief, me being one of them. And I've got a lot of that stuff, but as I say, I haven't got this one. Now, this next record is also the Pineapple Thief, and it's called Give It Back. There. So this is a fairly new release in the last few weeks, if not just last month. So Gavin Harrison, the drummer, joined Pineapple Thief a few years ago, and as is the case when you're in a band, you have to play the catalogue, so he plays all the old songs. And Bruce Sword thought it would be quite a good, fun idea to have a go at re-recording some of the old Pineapple Thief songs, but now with Gavin Harrison in the band. So this is reworkings of some of their old tracks, but with Gavin Harrison doing the drumming. And I think Bruce Sword has reworked some of the guitar parts as well. So I'm absolutely intrigued to hear this. It's looking quite interesting. We've got on here, Wretched Soul, Dead in the Water, Shoot First, Build a World, Start Your Descent, Give It Back, Boxing Day, Someone Pull Me Out, Last Man Standing, and Little Man. So if you know the Pineapple Thief and are interested, have a listen. If you want to hear it on the channel, give me a shout as well, and we'll try and make that happen. Right, and the last record, let's take this out of its plastic because it's a bit too shiny. You may remember me talking a few months ago about my brother's jazz festival. Well, it's been and gone. It was last weekend, and 2 weekends ago, perhaps, actually. No, 2 weeks ago. It was absolutely fantastic, a real triumph. I'm so proud of him. He did an amazing job. And at the festival, we went to one of the gigs on a Saturday afternoon, and on the bill was Jelly Cleaver. I bought her record. So she is just this beautiful, beautiful guitar player. Not she's beautiful. No, she's all right. That's not what I meant. Her guitar playing is just beautiful, and they are songs of protest, really. She's quite an active protester. There's an element of punk to some of the stuff she does, but not in the way you're thinking. It's just in the mentality and the sheer bloody mindedness of how to do stuff. The music itself is, she's not very. Oh, shall I put this on here so you can see it? She's not very sort of animated on the stage. She's very, very still when she's playing, but the way she was playing the guitar, the soloing was not quite Jimi Hendrix. I wouldn't say that, but it was really amazing. Her fingers were moving so fast, but she was just very, very still. Just not quite as statuesque as Robert Fripp, because he didn't move very much, does he? But it's really good, and this is very, 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 very cool. I'm blown away by it. I mean, I'm blown away by the stellar quality of the bands that he was able to put on at this festival, and he did all right. He did all right. He's a good little old boy, my brother. So yes, that's Jelly Cleaver, and the album is called. What is the album called? And the Forever Presence. Jelly Cleaver and the Forever Presence. Anyway, but it's not only vinyl that's come in this month. I've bought a few CDs as well. Now, carrying on with the theme of my brother's jazz festival, I need to talk about this. Archipelago. Wow. They played at the same gig as I went to see Jelly Cleaver. I have to zoom in the camera on this one, but oh, my goodness. How to describe this band? It's like a jazz version of Mogwai. It was just amazing. There were three musicians on the stage. There was a drummer, a bass player. Oh my God, is he incredible? And then a multi-instrumentalist, and she was playing by turns clarinet, synth. I think she had a saxophone as well. I can't remember, and maybe two or three other things as well. So lots of different, and singing. But it was that sort of Mogwai sort of post rock style of starting small, building up to an absolutely overwhelming, deafening crescendo. Seriously, with these instruments, they sort of bring it all back down again. It just every song was along the same sort of lines, in the same way that Mogwai's is. It starts small, gets huge and chaotic and sort of death metalish, and then sort of comes back down again. Check it out. It's so interesting. Really, really cool. I'm very, very, very impressed with this. Right. Now we have a couple of second-hand CDs. First of all, this is Discipline, King Crimson. I needed to get this because I needed to use the track Elephant Talk on the radio show. And I thought, well, I can buy a second-hand CD for a couple of quid off eBay, or I can buy the track off iTunes for 99p. Well, I might as well get the whole CD, mightn't I? Because then I've got the rest of the stuff to listen to. And I don't have it. I don't know it. So that's why that's turned up. I haven't listened to the rest of the album yet. Just Elephant Talk. Wow, that was a surprise. It's like Talking Heads. Really was. Very, very interesting. Similarly, for the radio show, this is a track I knew, but I didn't know the album. This is a band called Bent Knee. And this is their record called Land Animal. This is superb. Oh my God. Again, it's a new band to me. Really is. I knew the song that I used on the radio show, which is called Land Animal. But again, I don't know the rest of this band's material. Wow. So like by turns, it's Kate Bush. By turns, it's Dream Theater. By other turns, it's Haken. By other turns, it's God knows what. And it's just, it's brilliant. Radiohead. It's just, I'll put this up here again so you can see it. That is a really, really, really good band. And I can't believe I've not listened to them on the channel yet. That needs exploring very, very much. And I think if you don't know them, you'll enjoy it because it's so interesting, so different, so completely away from this sort of a lot of the legacy prog that we've been listening to on the channel. It's much more modern and forward-looking and forward-thinking, and it's great. It's refreshing. It's fab. We need to listen to this. We will be doing it. I need to get a vinyl of it as well. This is The Snow Goose by Camel. Again, I needed to track The Snow Goose for my radio show, though I've obviously got the rest of the record, rest of the CD to go with it. I know bits and pieces of Camel. I've tried doing them on the channel before, but it got blocked immediately. Just single songs, so I'm not sure if that was because it was a moment in time 3 or 4 years ago, and if I tried again, it might work. I don't know, but I will give it another go. I'll give it another go. But I like Camel a lot. It's certainly this. Some of the music on here is much more. It's a much more gentle, serene sort of music than some of the other stuff I've been listening to lately. I recommend it greatly. I do. Then the final final CD. This will please some people. This is Transatlantic. This is their newest release, which is called The Absolute Universe. Now, I've not got this on vinyl. I've listened to it on Spotify. I've streamed it a few times, but I've not owned it, and I wanted to get it. This is actually, again, this is a second-hand record, not a brand new one, second-hand CD. There's some really, really, really good stuff on here, as you might expect, having just sort of sat through 4 sides of Transatlantic, the Bridge Across Forever. So this is their newest one, and a lot of people really rate this. And in fact, Scott, I think, from the Prog Corner, rates this above a Bridge Across Forever. So if you liked those set of videos, you'll probably like this record or this CD. Why stop calling it records, Jim? Oh, man alive. Right, so that's a wrap. That brings us to the end of the May haul. So not massive this month. There's some bits and pieces come in, and yeah. Oh, actually, no. There is one other CD I forgot to mention. I'm so sorry. And you know what it is. You might do. Here I come. It's Yes. Union. Now, this was gifted to me out of the blue, completely without me knowing about it. So Tony bought this for me on Amazon and had it delivered directly to the PO box. So when I went there last week to sort of see if there's been anything come in, this had. And so I didn't even know it was coming. So that was wonderful. That's such a lovely surprise. So thank you again, Tony. I did thank you before on a previous video, but just so you didn't think I'd missed that off, I nearly did. I nearly forgot that. Sorry. But yeah, so that now completes the May haul for CDs and records that have come into Newstead Towers. And some of these will get played on the channel soon. Others will no doubt end up being on the radio show. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. And until then, this is Jim over and out.